St. Lucia, and I decided along that journey to establish a brand for myself. Along the way, I also met like-minded individuals who had that same passion and desire for soca music, that same desire and passion for, you know, promoting our culture, our St. Lucian culture, promoting music. And this is what Deeper Than Soca really is about. I know some people may be a little unclear about what we are as an entity, but that's where it all started from. Eventually the brand then grew to become not only about music, but also about clothing, and also about promotions, and also we have now expanded into youth development as well. I personally, as an artist, I believe we are supposed to inspire. Being an artist is not just, you know, singing music, coming on stage, you know, dancing, you know, posting your song on Facebook or whatnot. It's about inspiring, it's about, you know, sharing knowledge, and that's exactly what it is that we do at Deeper Than Soca. Again, speaking from the heart, I would say this: Deeper Than Soca has come a long way. We started in 2009 as a brand, and as the years went by, we dabbled in music, and of course, like I said, we also expanded into clothing and also into promotions. To give you guys a little background on the clothing, we decided to just, you know, have a little our t-shirts when we used to go to various performances and so on, and a lot of people showed a lot of interest in the t-shirts, and it was very intriguing to us because we thought we were just promoting ourselves, and we always wondered why people were so interested in what we did. But what I did not realize is that we had a vibe, as we say in St. Lucia, or we had a certain potential that we were unaware of, and then we decided, you know what, let's capitalize on it, and let's, you know, start a clothing line. And this is what we have today. Every year since 2009, we have had new designs added to the collection. We first started off with the Deeper Than Soca logo, as you see right here, and then as the years went by, we added new designs, and I'm happy to say that the clothing line has been doing very well, not only locally but internationally as well. Some of you may know or may not know that I'm also based in New York, so we have definitely made it one of our priorities to push the brand overseas as well. And this is all part, of course, of promoting St. Lucian culture, because I believe in promoting culture, you can't only do that by being home. You must explore different territories, you must go overseas, you must go abroad to share that culture with other people. As far as the promotion goes, this year is our first year dabbling into events and promotions. And this came about when I was having a conversation with a Trinidadian friend of mine, and I was telling her about St. Lucia Carnival. And the first thing she said to me was, "Oh, you have a carnival?" And I'm like, "Yes, we have a carnival. How do you not know that St. Lucia has a carnival?" And she's like, "I've never heard about St. Lucia Carnival. I mean, I assume that you guys have a carnival, but I've never heard about you. I've heard about Barbados, I've heard about St. Vincent, of course, she's heard about Trinidad." So it had me thinking, why hasn't this individual heard about St. Lucia Carnival? So at first I was offended, but then I started taking a little analytical approach. And I realized that our culture, as much as it's a great culture, it has not been exported, you know, effectively. So I figured that I needed to step in and sort of offer a solution for that problem. And that's how Transcend came about. Transcend really is about promoting St. Lucian culture, and we have a strategy to do so. And tonight we are going to unveil our strategy to you. But first, I want to also say that the other function of the event is to promote St. Lucian culture and promote our artists. I remember coming up as an artist, nobody would give me that opportunity to be on the quote-unquote big stage, although I felt that I had the potential to be on that stage. A promoter would never look at me and say, "Sedale, you know, go on that stage. I know you could do it. I know you could entertain the crowd." I never got that opportunity. So I feel like right now, me as an artist, I want to give our up-and-coming artists that opportunity to be on that stage with the so-called big names in the soca industry. Also, Transcend is something that is an event that's going to bring entertainment to a new level in St. Lucia. We believe so. We have a marketing strategy which we have started since January, and which is very unconventional because normally events in St. Lucia, particularly for Carnival, are not promoted that early. But I remember telling the team that we being a new event, and also just to be different, because I think that's one thing we pride ourselves on, being different. I said we needed to start promoting in January to have that kind of impact on the Carnival. And I think so far it's been going well. We've also employed our Transcend Tuesdays. Some of you may have seen our flyers online, where every Tuesday we unveil an act of the event, an act on an attraction. So far I'm glad to say that Teddyson John is on board, Ricky T is on board, Alpha from the Evolution Band is on board. We also have the likes of Hollywood HP, DJ Shells, DJ Levi Chin, Latoya is also there as well. And we have, again, like I said, we have DJ Steven, who is Marsha Montana's official tour DJ. And like I said, we're going to be unveiling our main act tonight. I know some people were wondering who is the main act who's going to be coming to St. Lucia. But we have somebody who's going to be coming to St. Lucia for the very first time, and he is very excited to come to St. Lucia. Another aspect of Deeper Than Soca is the music, obviously. I started music in 2007. Some of you might remember my first song, Roll Deep. When I look back on that song right now, I'm kind of embarrassed about it because I listen to myself and I can't believe that was me. But again, it goes back to me having a dream, having an ambition to be, great. And I make no apologies for it. I really want to be great, and I want to be one of the best soca artists St. Lucia has ever seen. The music started, like I said, in 2007, and I've had songs like Roll Deep that I've put out. I've also had Menage a Trois, Gal Take Stab, Drop of Water, and most recently Pandemonium and Neighbor. These two songs, I'm happy to say, have been very well received by the St. Lucian public. And you guys don't even know how much that means to me for people to finally embrace me the way they have over the past year. The song Pandemonium really was a last-ditch effort on my part, because I was doing music for about 7 years up until that point. And I remember telling Wildfire that if this song does not put us on the map, I'm done with music. Done. And I'm happy to say that the song did pick up, it did very well. And it's still, a song that is well received even to this day. It's been over a year since it's been released, and I'm happy to say that people are still in love with the song. And the next thing now is, after you do Pandemonium, you have to follow up with a big song. Everybody is afraid of being considered a one-hit wonder, so the pressure was definitely on me to come up with another song that the people love. And I remember, again, speaking to friends and speaking to family, some of my other artist friends, and they would tell me, yeah boy, see the pressure on, you have to do something, you have to do something big. I told them I don't really worry about the pressure. It comes with the territory. I went back to what I do, and it's just have the vibe come to me naturally. And so said, so done, we came up with another song that was well received by St. Lucia, not only St. Lucia, but people overseas as well. So definitely have to say thank you to Vice Productions, the producer of the song, also my other co-writers, Mysterio, Nerdy, and Miguel Joseph of Vice Productions as well. Going back to inspiring people, one thing that I've noticed about artists in St. Lucia, is we do a lot. And we do a lot that's centered around us. Like, we have events. The events really are about us. When you come and you pay your money at the door, we get the money. And I mean, you do get a good experience, hopefully. But it's still about us at the end of the day. And what I realize is we need to give back as artists as well. And I think because of that desire to give back, we've also decided as a company to have a non-profit organization that's geared towards youth development and music. It's something that it's going to be launched sometime next year, but we've already put the wheels in motion to ensure that that happens, because again, I think it's very important for us as artists to give back. We have a very powerful voice. Like I was telling a friend of mine, a politician could come to a podium, he could say something, but I could come as an artist and say that very same thing with a nice melody and music behind it, and it would resonate better with the audience. So that's how powerful we as artists are. So I always believe it's very important for us to give back. And with our non-profit organization, we are going to do just that. Okay, so I've been told that we are ready to unveil our new designs for 2015. I find you're real kind of dead, you know. You're alive. I born you. I pouring my heart out to you. You'll even give me no vibes. You ready? Alright. So I'm glad to present you guys with our 2015 collection.